What up, what up, what up? Bada bing, bada boom. How you doing? Cha-ching, cha-choong, cha-ching, cha-choong, cha-ching, cha-choong. Are we live yet? Before you go live, would you mind if I tell the story today how I almost got assassinated again? Just trying to play golf. Not tonight, no. Small league. You know they stay for me. Just stop. I'm gonna go live. All right. There. Just let it go now. Just let it go now. You got to go now. Come on, let's go now. Just let it go now. Come on, let's go now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ascension. Millennium. You think you got the feeling, but your soul is not believing. It's ascension. Millennium. You got the feeling in your soul, you just gotta let it go. Ascension, millennium. Ooh, God is trying to get to you, but you don't wanna let him through. Ascension, millennium. I said ascension, millennium. All right. What's up, Casey? We are live, aren't we? I didn't know we were live yet. Oh well. Somebody tried to kill Trump again. Oh yeah? I don't think so. I don't think so, Casey. Don't make it worse than it is. I think two people were shooting at each other and they were like a mile away from Trump. So they heard gunshots. So I looked into it and Sean Hannity said that that they believe it was two people shooting at each other or something. I don't know. But God is protecting him, that is for sure. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if he's really appointed by God if they keep trying to kill him, right? There is proof. Get rid of this trash. So, I hope you are doing good. How am I sounding? Are we good? Maybe you can't make out a word I'm saying. All right, everything looks good. So, we got to talk about a few things. Let me see what time it is. Yes, so I know how fast I got to talk because, well, we won't get into that. Oh, it's still early. All right. I can slow down. I never thought that this is where I'd settle down. I thought I'd die an old man back in my hometown. They gave me this plot of land, me and some other men, for a job well done. There's a big white house, it's on the hill just up the road. The man inside, he cried the day they brought me home. They folded up a flag. Porch Man, what is up, brother? How are you doing? How's the audio, guys? Nobody's answering me. Come on, let's go. I have low latency. Let's go. I know you hear me. So, how is the audio? I don't want to talk for 5 or 10 minutes and then somebody says, what's wrong with the audio? That happened more than once before. So let's hope it don't happen again. Okay, get rid of that. But as far as what's up with me, just got done watching the NASCAR race. And you know what's really funny, Porch? Last night you were saying about coming to Tennessee, right? And I was like, oh, I can see Bristol. I wasn't even thinking the Bristol week is next. The Bristol race is next week. So, you know, ain't that crazy? They're going to Tennessee next week. They were in Watkins Glen today, but the next race is in Tennessee. Talk about going to see Bristol, right? And oh man, I wish I could see that race because it is the final race to decide the playoff 12. It is the cut line, so the top 16, right? So next week's race, 4 will get eliminated, and then there'll be the top 12. It's the playoffs. Great race today, though. If we stick to Watkins Glen, very, very good race. Was not too happy because on the second lap, Kyle Busch wrecked. It's like, come on, man. But he wasn't out. He stuck with it. He fought. I don't know what he finished, mid-pack somewhere, but Something like that. Another, it just hasn't been his year. But besides Kyle Busch, it was a very good race. Ross Chastain was in first for like half the race, man. He was most laps led. He led more laps today at Watkins Glen than he did at any other road course combined in his whole career. So that was pretty cool. So I hope you guys are doing good. I don't know how long I'll be here because I do think I'm going to give somebody a call soon. And I might head out for a little bit. So I'm not quite sure. And Porch, sorry about the panels. Today I'm not going to do the panel. I got to set all that up. And I want to wait until I can get the subscription to... I know I said we're going to do it today, but I want to wait until I can get that little Aflac duck out of the corner. And I can put my picture or something. And not only that, I just got to set everything up. And today with the NASCAR race, and it's already 7:55. By the time I got to create a new account with that and just set everything up. And you know how I am with perfection. So set everything up, and then by the time, I don't know, maybe I could do it within 30 minutes to an hour, but so I'm shooting for next week. All right. Hey, JP, I'm in the middle of making everyone lunch. All right. If I don't see you for a while, Casey, I know why. No worries. But Porch, I will be doing the panels here soon. It's just tonight didn't work out for me. I didn't want to... A lot of times with the NASCAR race, I record them so I can fast forward through the commercials. It's the best way to do it. Most of the time, Porchy, I usually wait until the next day or even sometime during the week to watch the Cup race, and I just try not to ruin it for myself with Twitter or something. But on the chance, and it might not even be a small chance, but on the chance that somebody would come in here with the winner of the race today, knowing I'm a big NASCAR fan and just knowing I don't usually watch them live, just to spoil it, because there's been moments where it was spoiled, and I would, even though sometimes I would be putting on a show, I would act like I'm ranting about it, acting like the race, I can't watch it because I know who won. So I didn't want this, I didn't want this ruined. So I didn't want to take no chances. I learned on this platform, better safe than sorry. So, and I even had people in the past, they were NASCAR fans, and they didn't do it to try to troll me, but, I guess they didn't realize I didn't see it yet, and they said, "You hear who won?" So I just got that out of the way first. That way, nothing like that can happen. And that way I can go on Twitter, because Twitter is the main, it's worse than this. I follow a lot of NASCAR shit, and as soon as I go on Twitter, it's all the latest news. So, as soon as I click on Twitter, it's going to have Chris Buescher there everywhere. That's how I ruined the Harrison Burton win at Daytona about 2 weeks ago. I was pissed off. I tell you what, I was pissed off. But Porch, I seen your message, man. Got to get my phone, my brand new construction phone. I seen your message, and you said you wanted to let me know. I bet the first thing I see is Chris Buescher. Oh, that's Corey Feldman. Well, I didn't update it yet. That was Corey Feldman. But if I hit home, that was last night. There. Is it Chris? What's that? No? Okay. Let's see until I see a NASCAR thing. Fuck it. I can't see what I'm doing. All right. But Porch, I seen you send me a picture. And you said, this is my favorite horror movie. Check it out sometime, right? There you go. Now you can see it right there. Vacancy. Boom. Need a little bigger because it's a smaller screen. Which I don't mind the smaller screen. You get used to it. Anyways. There you go. He said, that's my favorite horror movie. Not favorite movie, but favorite horror movie. And he said, I should check it out sometime. Been there, done that. And I agree. I got to sit down and watch this again, brother, because this is very good. I mean, I only seen it like twice, but the first time I seen it, it reminded me of like a mix between the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know how much I love that. Texas Chainsaw mixed with Psycho, right? Mixed with a few other things. So very, very good movie with Luke Wilson, the brother of... Wow. They got an empty free room. Wow. Vacancy. Wow. The cool brother right here. I think he'd be the cool brother. He's the more put together brother. He's the non-broken nose, but is that Kate Winslet? Beckinsale. There, her name's right there. Kate Beckinsale. Kate Winslet. That's a blonde, ain't it? So, I have it. There we go. I gotta watch it again. You know, I gotta. Oh, there you go. It's Psycho meets Saul. Man, there's another one, Saul. Yeah, but I also get vibes of Texas Chainsaw, the original one. I do. I really do. Another movie, I didn't get it out, but it just came into my head now that I'm talking about this because I got this around the same time as the next movie I'm going to tell you about. And the next movie I like even more. The next movie is one of my all-time favorite movies, period. Every time I watch it, it feels like, I don't know how to explain this. This is, there's a couple movies where it doesn't matter how many times I watch them. Every time I watch them, it feels like there's something new. I don't know how to explain it. It's a weird experience, and I don't know how it does it. But the main movie I think of that does that is The Dead Zone with Christopher Walken. The original Dead Zone. Not that stupid made-for-TV movie with that blonde dude. No. Christopher Walken's The Dead Zone. Every time I watch that, it feels like, I don't know, it just feels fresh. It's weird. And another movie, if I can spot it, because I wasn't planning this, but it should be over there. I think I'm looking in the right direction. And if I can't find it in a matter of 20 seconds, I will just tell you the name of it, but I have a feeling it's right there. And then if I can't find it and I give up on it, as soon as I'm done streaming, I sit down, I'll look over it. It'll be right the first thing I see. Let's see here. What we got? 4 seconds left? All right. The second movie that I'm thinking of here is... Yeah. You know what? Instead of just saying the name, I can show you a picture at least. It'd be like holding up the movie. All right, here we go. The second movie that, when I think of this, I think of that movie, is Bada Bing, Bada Boom. I don't know if you've ever seen this porch. Let me turn this down so you don't get blinded. I know your glasses are the highest quality glasses, so you see everything with 8K vision. So there we go. 1408, coming to a small screen near you. John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson. Please let me know if you have ever seen 1408. All the pictures kind of look like this. That's the theatrical poster they went with. If you can see, like, pretty much see, it's always the same image as the cover. I own it on DVD. Not on Blu-ray or anything. I don't even know if it has a release on Blu-ray. It probably does. But I always had it on DVD. And I got a weird memory with that movie, too. I remember I went over to this girl's house. And she really liked me. And her name was Adriana. I can't believe I remember her name. Adriana. Wow. I really didn't think I'd remember her name. I just remember what she looked like. It just... Anyway, so I went to her house to spend a little time with her, and I brought over 1408, and it was just as it came out. So maybe you can time when this happened. Like, you can get the time around when your boy was... Well, anyways. So I took it over there, and the bitch stole it from me. Can't remember if it was her or a cousin or something, but I was pissed off. I tell you what, I was pissed off. And you know what I'm like when I'm... Well, maybe you don't. Nah, maybe you don't. You only know what I let you see, right? No, but I was mad, and I had to rebuy it. That's why I remember it, because I was so pissed off that I had to rebuy it. I was so pissed off. But it's, you know, it is what it is. So yeah. Oh, there I spot it. There I spot it. I gotta get up. I know you. I showed you, but maybe I'll watch it tonight. I don't know. I knew I was looking in the right direction. Boop, boop, doo, 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 doo. That's right. It's unopened too. There you go. Pop that cherry right now, huh? I didn't realize it was unopened. There we go. Now you can really see. 1408. Let's see if they came out around the time. I remember, I associate these two together. So this came out in Moment of Truth. This came out in 2000, and it looks like I can't see because my eyes are bad in the light. I think 2007, I think. And this says 2000. Oh my God. I'm good. You like this is my passion, Porch. 2007. I swear to God, I didn't know that. I just remember they came out around the same time, and I had them both, and right, it was all around the same time these died. Look at that. You can't make that shit up. That couldn't have went better. 2007 and 2007. Right there, 1408, copyright 2007. Where did I see that? There we go, copyright 2007. Yep, copyright 2007. Screen Gems Incorporated, all rights reserved. Right there to all my angels and demons. Yo, man, damn shit. 1408, I had a couple experiences. No one is trying to kill Trump. It's set up drama. I agree, Donald, to a certain point. I agree. I do think the Butler, Pennsylvania thing was real. I think that was a little too close, and there was death and stuff. So I do think that was the real thing. But I think all this shit you're hearing, you just got to take it with a grain of salt. All this shit, right after that, you hear that they caught this Chinese guy. First, it was a Pakistani dude, right? They were first the FBI got a hold of a Pakistani dude because he had a plan to kill Trump, and it was coming up soon. Then, after you hear that, like the next day or 2 days later, they catch this Chinese dude. And it's like, okay, they foil his plan. Okay, right? And then there was gunshots at something. Oh, no, he was at the border, right? And they're saying that somebody's planning to kill you. We got to leave, sir. And now this with the golf course. And there might have been one other moment with some pops. So, who knows, right? It's a circus. It is. It is a popularity contest, and I just sit back and I watch it. I don't believe the polls I see. I don't believe anything. I don't really follow it. I kind of got out of it because it's disgusting. Instead of talking about us, they're just putting each other down. So it's a personal thing between these egos and these personalities, and America is falling fast. So we are looking at the brink. We are at the brink of World War III. Don't care what you believe in. When Putin has nuclear submarines 90 miles from Florida, we are on the brink of World War III. He's pissed off and he's not happy about Ukraine. We're on the brink. But he knows he's not a dumb man. He rules Russia with an iron fist. He knows what nukes can do. So he's waiting, right? Because once you do some things, you can't go back. So we'll just all be together and we'll die together. Donald, how's that, man? We will die together. We will watch the mushroom cloud. I will say I love you guys more than words can say before I get vaporized. We will do it together. But I agree. You got to be careful. I'm Canadian. Well, yeah, but nukes affect you too. When it comes to nukes, right? It might not. Well, everything affects you. I hate to tell you, but America affects the world. We're a superpower, so I don't care where you're from. You could be from I don't know, fucking Eugenia. I don't fucking care. It affects you. You could be a part of some African tribe that's never seen a white man. It's going to affect you. You see, because when that mushroom cloud arises, yes, that means there's more mushroom clouds to come. That's right. He is going to win anyway. Well, I don't care about any of that. Because you don't know what to believe. I see a lot of different things where they keep pushing that Kamala is beating them in the polls. And I see she's 53 to 40, whatever, and 60 to whatever. And then I think of Hillary, like I talked about before, 2016, she was leading 63 to whatever, and she lost. So I don't believe any of that crap. I don't want to follow it no more. I love Trump. I support Trump. But the fear of him losing and us all dying, including the cats and the dogs, has me pulling away from following it. So, I worry a lot about how the world is going. And, my mom has a good point. She says she doesn't watch any of that stuff. She doesn't watch any of that stuff. And I always say, Mom, I want to know if something's coming, right? I want to know if there's a ballistic missile or something. I just want to know if something's coming. That way, you just want to know. And she said, I don't. And I said, inconceivable. What do you mean you don't? She said, if it happens, it happens. Like, you don't worry if you don't know. You can't be affected. Like, if you get obsessed over it, and you're going to be affected because all they do is the fear-mongering, right? Putin, every other day, he says he's running drills, nuclear drills, and, he's been saying it for years. So it's a fear tactic. Somebody came in my chat last night, or somebody at one time, and said it's a fear tactic, and I believe that 100%. I think, I don't know. All I know is America doesn't threaten using nukes, but Russia does all the time, so I would think they're more desperate. I use common sense. I don't hear Biden, Trump, I don't hear any of them. I don't hear anybody in America talking about sending nukes over to North Korea or Russia. They're the ones that say that shit first. So there's a reason for that. There is. We are a superpower, and I know Russia... Look, Russia has as much arsenal as we have as far as the nuclear warheads, but they are showing even with all these countries helping Ukraine. Ukraine's the size of fucking Texas. It shouldn't have took them 3 years, even with our help. So what that shows is his army is like a third world country army. It's massive, but they're not trained well, and they're hungry, right? The only other army that'd probably be worse than Russia is probably North Korea. I can imagine the soldiers of North Korea flipping for the enemy just for food and shit. So, I'm hearing Kim Jong-un is threatening something about nukes with Ukraine and shit because we're helping them. Or what? I don't care. I don't care no more. Do it. Do it. Little Rocket Man. Now I'm coming out. Just do it. Fuck it. End my misery. All right? That might be selfish. There's what, 6 billion people in this world, and I'm saying end of my misery, right? But I'm tired of hearing it. You can only scare me for so long until I'm like, I wonder what that mushroom cloud looks like. I want to go out in a good way. Like, I want to go out with I don't want to just have a heart attack and die. I want to have like a thrill, right? Whether you jump off a bridge, not a bridge. If I would do something, I'm going real high. That way you can experience it, feel like you're flying before you, splat. But do it. I'm tired of it. Do it. Kill us all. If you're not going to do it, then shut the hell up. I'm tired of it. So, there we go with that. So, yeah, I did hear about Trump, the shots fired and all that, but then I heard Sean Hannity saying that he's okay, and he talked to him 3 times now, and each time he heard a little bit more information, and they had a drone, and they saw where the gun was. They saw the guy drop the gun, and there was another guy, and and they think there was a fight or something. That's what Sean Hannity was saying, but the president's safe, and in pure Donald Trump fashion, he was talking about his 11th hole and how he almost had a birdie. Because it's whatever, right? It ain't no fight mentality. It's probably a setup, right? I mean, there's videos of Butler, Pennsylvania, right before Trump got shot, close up to his ear, and he looks like he has a packet in there, like a fake blood packet. So who the fuck knows? Just like Kamala wearing the earpiece earrings. So she knows what the fuck to say to Trump to piss him off and get on her skin. Obama was in her ear going, talk about the rallies. Talk about the crowd sizes. Talk about, right? So, I just don't give a damn. I'm sorry. I just don't give a damn. And JP talks about punching out females. I believe in equal rights. I do. When it comes to Tina Dandridge. And look, if a woman's going to beat on a man and be trash to a man, I believe in equal rights. If you are going to beat the fuck out, I've seen cop body cam videos, and it's disgusting what some of these guys go through. So, whatever, right? I believe in equal rights. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we are going to clear some things up. Mitchell, you are not welcome here since you are mentally slow to the point where you actually think Isaac owns me, right? As long as you actually believe Isaac and Emma own me when I'm still here and nothing fucking happened for 6 years. Meanwhile, I'm the reason Isaac's divorced. How about we just say this? I own Isaac's wife. No, 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 no. No, I made Isaac's wife my bitch. That's what you say. I'm Isaac and Emma's bitch. How's that possible? They can't even take down Mark Rydell. They're powerless. They just have a loud voice. That's all, and a reputation. Fuck them. If anything, Isaac's wife is my bitch. I actually did something to that fat fuck. All right, so I am going to block you because you just don't change your fucking ways. And I am going to block you because you are mentally slow. So this is for adults only. You just don't get it. All right, so let me just see here. I am very scared that lady will win the election. It would be bad for our country. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Now, Mitchell, if you can ever see the light, all right, I will always guide you. All you have to do is let me in. You will see how much bullshit these fucking people are. You will see the difference between a false prophet and a leader. So, anybody out there that says Isaac or Emma or Isaac and Emma, that I'm their bitch, I ask you how. It's a very simple question. How am I their bitch? Because they reached out to my ex or because they threatened to do shit because they dox? That don't make somebody their bitch. That makes them a fucking loser with too much time on their hands. Making somebody their bitch is making them go away. They can't even do that to Mark Rydell. And I got to use him as the example because he's the person that they've been trying to make go away. And he's proof. It has nothing to do with me. He's proof. All right. Thank you for blocking him, JP. He is really annoying. I know. He's been humping my fucking leg for as long as I've been here. And for a long time, I'll say years. Years. You know, he's blocked on Twitter. He's blocked on here. Some people, they're just annoying. I don't want to call them mentally so, even if they are. They're just annoying. There's some people out there that have mental disabilities, but they're 10 times more mature than people like that. So you can't categorize them all together. There's some people out there with autism and just different things, and they're living such a great life. They're real role models. You can look up to some of these people, and I mean it. I love some of these people that I've known in the past that are clearly mentally disabled. Some of those, like, I won't say names. All right, I used to, but I'm not gonna do that shit because, you know. But there's some people out there that I have come on here and I said that, you know, that is a beautiful person. I'm proud of that person. You know, he or she is somebody they can look up to. People can look up to. So, you know, I'm going to stop saying because you're mentally so, because that's not the case. That's just the way I talk. But that is not the truth. It's not because of that. It's because you're stupid. All right. There's a difference. It's because you're ignorant, you're immature, and you're believing in false prophets, and you're going to be let down. I don't know when, but you will be let down. I'm doing all right, Kim. How are you? So we're going to clear some things up today. That's another reason. Well, that's not true. When I was originally planning to do the panel tonight, I was still going to talk about this. So that's not true. That ain't why I'm not doing the panel. I'm not doing the panel simply because I want to see if my second hookup is free tonight and see if I want to see if he'll smoke a joint with me or something, because I haven't had any, and he was camping, but I think he comes back tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But I might call him and I don't know. Or I might just keep going without it and just let the tolerance break go and then buy some and just go on a real good ride again. I don't freaking know. All I know is she is always on my mind. She is always on my mind. So, I apologize for saying it's because you're mentally slow and all that. I got to stop talking like that because that is not true. All right. You know what I noticed? I told you to stay away. You know what I noticed? He's starting to talk with his hands, isn't he? All right. Mitchell, I just want to say to you, since I really don't like you're not really in my life at all. So I just want to say to you, since you try to insert yourself into my life, you are welcome here if you can drop your ignorance, right? So anybody's welcome here. I don't give a damn. Well, not everybody. I'm sorry. There's certain there's certain ex supporters that I never want to see again, and we'll clear that shit up. You know, I didn't realize something, and it hit me last night, and Amber helped me realize this. I was being misunderstood this whole fucking time. I don't know. It just never hit me like that. You know, I never realized it. But this whole time, through all this bullshit, I have been misunderstood. We'll get into that in a second. Let's see here. Concentrated weed is better. Oh, yeah? How do I get that? What's concentrated? Is that a dirty joint? Like I was telling you, like where where you get all that resin and all that stuff and it's supposed to hit you harder? I don't know. I have no idea. So last night, early this morning before I went to bed, I did clean up that little game console I have. It actually wasn't really that dusty. And I turned it on because I'm thinking about selling my Xbox, because I have that little game console. If you want, I can show you. It's a little Android box, and it has a memory card in it, and it has 58,000 games on it. PlayStation 1, and like I learned how to put games on it and stuff, so I have the whole collection of PS1, and I deleted some doubles that were on there from wherever it came from. Nintendo 64, like I have all these games that I had as a child. You spend more time looking through the games than playing them. 58,000 strong, right? So, you know, that is a difference than playing Xbox and the new games, you know, the Call of Duties and stuff, but that would keep me entertained, and you know, I could play some of the old stuff, save it and beat some of shit. And Resident Evil 1, it was originally on PlayStation. That's on there. I forgot about that. Resident Evil 3. I can't find Resident Evil 2, so maybe that was... But Resident Evil 3's on there. I started up Resident Evil 1, and I got to get used to the controls, you know. I'm not used to the damn PlayStation thing. I love the Xbox controller, but once you get used to it, it's the tank controls with some of those older games. You know, you're walking forward, and then the smallest thing, you're walking the wrong direction, so you just got to get used to it. The modern controls they have for games these days are definitely improved. I will get with the chat in a second. Porch Man blowing up my phone. Thank you, Porch. About time it's somebody other than Case. Prince of Persia. I do not own that, and I've never seen it, but of course I heard of it. This is a great film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Not a huge fan of Disney, but this is awesome. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I am slacking on Disney, and I'm slacking even more on the superhero movies, which I guess is tied to Disney, Marvel, and whatever. I am so far behind on the superhero movies. I don't know where to begin, okay? I know to begin at whatever superhero movie I've seen and then go in order, like Iron Man 1, 2, 3. So I seen Iron Man 1, the 2004 Incredible Hulk. Like I am slacking. How many Avengers movies are there? What are they going on? Avengers 6 is coming out next year or something? You know, how many Thors? How many Captain Americas? How many... I seen the one Amazing Spider-Man with I seen Jamie Foxx, but the one with the lizard. I think it was the first one. I do want to see Spider-Man Homecoming or whatever that was called, where it had Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in it, and it had the villains from the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans, like the Sandman, and they had that looked cool, where everything was all together. Like it was something with like the universes coming together or something. I never seen that, and that looked really cool. I did ruin it and watch the theater reaction to Tobey Maguire's. It's not really a cameo, like his first appearance in the film when he walks through that portal. I guess they all walk through the portal, and the reception that Tobey Maguire got, they better better bring him back as Spider-Man because he got a better reception than Andrew Garfield, than the new guy. That is Spider-Man. And I didn't know this because I'm so behind on the movies, right? I just thought all of them were like Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire's the only Spider-Man. This is insane, and this is what makes him the best. This is the instant checkmate with him. Tobey Maguire is the only Spider-Man that shoots his web out of his actual body. Did you know that? Probably because you've seen all the movies. The Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and the new Spider-Man, it's attached to their suit, the web. That means anybody can put on the suit and just be Spider-Man. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why Tobey Maguire's version, or I should say Sam Raimi's envision of it, is better. Because he is the one that is the superhero, not the suit. Correct me if I'm wrong about all that. Okay. Wax doesn't stink. I think somebody's talking to somebody else. Wait, what? Was I talking about wax? I gotta get with the chat. I'm sorry. All right. And his wrists look like vaginas. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that in that voice. That's my favorite. What is? Oh, Into the Spider-Verse. See, I get a little confused. The Spider-Man that I want to see with all the I'm not sure if that was called Into the Spider-Verse or Homecoming, or because right after that, I think a cartoon movie came out, right? Another Spider-Man movie, but it was animated, came out, and that was either called Homecoming or Spider-Verse. I get them mixed up. I don't want to see the cartoon. I want to see Tobey Maguire again. I'm going to start sending you pictures of my movies I like. All right, cool. Very cool. That's fine with me. All right. What the hell is this? I clicked on 3 dots and it says participants. Should I click on it or is it going to ruin something? Timestamps, reactions, participants. I turned reactions off because I don't care what people have to say about me. Let's see here. I'm going to click on it, participants. Oh, that's cool. Oh my God, I like that. If you click participants, the chat goes away and you just see the YouTube names of everybody that's in the chat. You don't see no comments or anything. You just see the people that are in. So that means that tells me how many people, like I can click on that and I can see how many people are being a part of the chat. Instead of just saying, shout out to Casey and I think Gorchman was here and did that, right? Now I can actually see who's currently there. That's cool. Guess I don't pay attention to stuff. Spider-Verse is animated. All right, thank you, X-Files. Thank you so much, because I really do get them too confused. So I was right with Homecoming. Okay. I do got to see. I think that'll be the next superhero movie I get myself to sit down and watch, because that is the one I want to see the most. I'll probably be a little confused at some of the plots because I've never seen, the new Spider-Man stuff, and I seen the girl they have as what was her name, Mary Jane. Hey, there. I think her name was Mary Jane, wasn't it? The new girl that plays Mary Jane. Really? Her or Kristen Dunst? How you doing? Are you serious? Come on now. Did you ever see the first Spider-Man when he's hanging upside down and they kiss and shit? And it's raining and... But don't judge a book by its cover. I have clicked on that a few times. That's been like that a few years. Well, creative, I don't click on shit. I'm sorry. I just go live and I rant. I just come on here like not Lewis Black. Well, kind of, but I come on here like Gilbert Gottfried. What's going on here? Yeah, so tonight, guys, the main thing I want to do with this stream is clear some things up, because I realized that, I wish I would have realized this a lot sooner, but ever since Casey came around and people started flipping and it just got out of control with the hatred and shit like that, I have been hanging on to this, and I'm not talking about trying to exist. I'm talking about I have been hanging on to the situation I have been ranting about some people, not everybody, but just some individuals. You know what names I say more than others. And this whole time, I'm realizing they thought it's because I wanted them to come back. It all dawned on me. This has been a complete misunderstanding. And it just hit me when Zach would say things like, I will not come back unless Casey's gone. I picked Casey over people like him a year ago. I think that much is clear. I never got I would get rid of her. I picked her a year ago. Time flies. So this whole time I'm sitting here ranting stream after stream, breaking my laptop and doing all this shit. And people are thinking it's because I miss them and I want them to come back. At the very beginning, when it was happening, of course. But within like 2 or 3 weeks of way back then, no. I rant and rave, and I've been holding on to this for so long because I hate them. I am so fucking angry at how heartless they were towards me and how they wouldn't hear me out and how they laughed at my tears when it was first going down. The rest of this time that I've been just, their names have been in my mouth and it's because I want to see bad shit happen to them. I am pissed. I do not want them back. Why do you think before when Casey would come in here and I put her as a mod, I'd say if Pumpkin comes in here, let me block her. I want that pleasure. I thought people understood. So, I am sorry I made it look one way. I didn't realize I was doing that. That was not the case. I mean every word I say when I say I love them, but that's why it hit so hard. But I haven't been doing this for a year now because I want them to come back. I would have to kick my own ass. It's because I want them to have some karma. I am pissed. I hate them. They got me to hate them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves because of how cold and heartless they were towards me. And now Amber's in that category. I never want to see Amber again. She is trash. She is trash. She blocks me because I'm happy Pumpkin's going through pain. But she doesn't block Brady, never once, for telling me to kill myself. She's fucking trash. All that shows me is where their allegiance lies. And they showed me that a long time ago. It's just one after the other showed me they are with that. It's the wrong crowd for me. I've been saying it for a long time. I am not into doxing. The 2 times I have done it through my whole 6 years experience here, I should say journey. The 2 times I've done it to Savannah and Amanda B and Julie, 3 times. Julie is different. All right. I could talk about that experience, but Savannah and Amanda B did something to me first. So when I come back and do something just as bad, don't act like I'm a fucking bad guy. All right. You poke the lion, you're going to get bit. So Savannah doxed my email, which led to a bunch of death threats and a bunch of spamming. And I think what ultimately led to whoever it is that hacked my shit, I think that was the beginning of it. Don't know that for sure, but it makes sense. But either way, which led to death threats and a bunch of spamming bullshit that you don't want to see. She leaked personal audio that she got. So, you know, what goes around comes around. Amanda B laughed when they doxed my house. She promoted it, and they all took it like a joke. I was also told she told me to kill myself. I still don't know if that's true or not. I did not see no proof of that, but I was under the assumption that she was saying that stuff along with celebrating my weak moments with those stupid sick fucks. So fuck her. She got what she deserved. You can't sit there and say, let's dox JP. Let's have him have some karma when they did shit first. There is a reaction to every action. All right. And their actions caused my reaction. You can only push somebody so far. I have never doxed anybody before that. You can only push somebody and fucking pick on them so far before they own you. before they get tired of it and they become the real, you bring something out of them. I am very clear that I wish we could all get along, but these drama communities are filled with goofy looking motherfuckers who have no lives. So you get what you get. You get people that build their own cliques and they just bully other people to feel validated, and it gets out of control. I want no part of that. I can do better. Hashtag, that is my slogan, like I'm running for president. Hashtag, I can do better. So I'm not gonna, it's nothing to apologize for, but I just had no idea that for so long, I'm guessing a lot of people thought I was crying because I want them back. Like I wouldn't move on because they weren't coming back. That's not the case. I'm not moving on until I see some revenge, until I see some karma. I won't be talking about Pumpkin no more. And I'm fucking happy. I am so happy. Amber made me fucking happy. I just didn't want to, when she first told me, I didn't want to be a dick. And I was like, well, I won't laugh at her like she laughed at me. Then after that stream, I was like, fuck it. This is what you've been waiting for. Fuck it. She's finally feeling some fucking pain. Fuck that heartless bitch. So I'm celebrating it. I'm happy. And I'm not going to hide it just to be a goody two-shoes. They don't give a fuck about me. So why would I give a fuck about them or their pain? I think they need to start getting a little bit of, their skin looks a little thin. Were they projecting? I think whoever's bothered by that shit, they got to get thicker skin. So, I want to clear it up right now. And this stream will stay up because I had no idea all the other streams, they were taking it the wrong way. But it is what it is. I'm making it clear now. I rant at them and about them because I'm pissed off and I hate them. They got me to have hate. I hate that feeling, but they got me to have that. So that's as far as that goes. All right. That's number one that I want to clear up. And well, actually, I already cleared up that nobody's Isaac and Emma's bitch because everybody's still here. So I cleared that up, but anyways, so I guarantee you if my mom died and Brady tells me to kill myself, I guarantee you Amber would come in here and say, hi, Brady, how's your day going? So she can go fuck herself. That fat, lonely bitch can just stay where she's at in Canada and be a single mother and have nobody fucking looking at her. She's trash. Congratulations. I feel about you how I feel about Pumpkin. And you guys have nobody to blame but yourselves. And I will move on. I will move on. But just know that's why I would rant. So, they can all have each other. They can all fucking have each other. They can go over to Emma's to obsess over talking shit on me because I'm out of the picture. I have no interest in any of them. Has nothing to do with that, with Emma. This is shit that is very personal. I did not deserve what happened. So they can have each other. And we'll see how much they really hate me. Because I'm out of the picture. They made their bed, now they lie in it. And what I mean by that is, now they're stuck over in these fucking communities and all they got to see is repetitive fucking bullshit. People against the same fucking people, and I know some of them are going to get fucking sick of it. They're never welcome back here. We're going to have some fun, we're going to build something beautiful, and they won't be a part of it because hashtag I can do better. Without a doubt. I like that lion shirt, thank you. I get a lot of compliments on this when I go out. When I went to the monster truck show, I was wearing this, and I had like 4 or 5 people come to me and said, I love your shirt. Because it's front and back. It looks the same. It's all the way around. I love it. Thank you, Porch. Hello, Melissa. So, I just hope that they get what they deserve. Pumpkin used to always say to me when she would reach out to me to put me down, and I would just message back to her, how can you live with yourself? Like, they were the problem, not me. She would come and put me down and make me feel terrible before we stopped talking. I didn't do that to her. I just said, how can you live with yourself? So I am glad that Pumpkin Love is having the nights that she deserves. I'm so fucking happy and I'm going to smile. She deserves every fucking bit of her pain. I am sorry that her husband died. May he rest in peace. Not rest in piss or anything like that, but rest in peace. I don't know him. It's nothing against him, but I'm happy she's crying, and I'm happy she's feeling the fucking pain. Period. And I hope they get what they fucking deserve. Now I will move on. Who cares about people that left? I don't know more. It's over. I'm building a new community. I'm going to have the help of a few people. And it's finally over. I won't get into it, but it's finally over. And I apologize. I apologize for dragging it on for so many damn months. I apologize for deleting so many damn channels. I apologize for all of it. I am here to stay. Everything that they are doing to me, Isaac did in 2018, and it didn't do shit. So it will not dictate how this goes. Everything they're doing, Isaac already did. The same shit that my ex-girlfriend said to them, right? Like, he already did that. It's nothing new. They're holding on to old shit, and let them do that. I'm proud that there's no new shit they can hold on to. Besides the few clips where I'm pissed off at these fucking frauds. I could be a bigger loser. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, so we will move on now, and I will stop talking about this in case it makes any supporters uncomfortable. Ones that stop, just move on, right? So, you heard what I had to say. I had no idea they were misunderstanding why I was acting certain ways, but it is what it is. Now they know. Except the people that have selective hearing, as I like to, right? Whatever. So, they can all have each other, and they can fuck off. That's all I got to say. All right. You need to go to Isaac's house and poop in his mailbox. I need to go to Isaac's house and fucking make it where we don't have to share our oxygen with his fat ass. But before he's on any kind of list like that, Brady would be first. I'm sure that still shocks some people, right? Because Isaac was real person. Brady I would off first, without a doubt. So, you know, if I ever ask for Brady's address, if like my mom dies or something, and if I ask somebody for Brady's address and I start talking like that, I'm all too serious. So keeping that in mind, I will not talk like that unless I mean it. All right. I won't joke around about that stuff. So if you hear me asking for his address and shit, and you know shit's going bad for me, he's a dead motherfucker. I don't think it'll come to that because I think my life, right? I don't think it'll come to that. But if it ever does, he's the first on the list. So anyways, they probably left because you stopped doing drama. It would not surprise me. They seem to be really into the drama. They can all have each other. If they're into that repetitive doxing bullshit, they can all go fuck off. I don't know. They're where they belong. It's not my bag of tea. It's just not my thing. So, check your messages, JP. I will check them in just in a couple seconds here, Porch. But since I just talked about all that, I do want to just say I hope you guys are having a good night. I hope you guys are having a good weekend, actually, because it's Sunday night, which means whoever, anybody out there that works, tomorrow is the beginning of the work week for you. So you're probably not too happy it's Sunday night. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. And I just want the people that are here to know that I love seeing you each and every time. I do. And everything I see does not go unnoticed. I know it looks like I don't pay attention and JP don't pay attention to chats. Everything I see. All right. So I see your actions and I see their actions and none of it goes unnoticed. Same, I have no interest in drama whatsoever. I am so glad you stopped giving your time to them, trying to see if they're talking shit on me, or I'm glad you stopped looking shit up. I'm glad you stopped messaging me about stuff. I'm glad that you are out of it. I'm so happy. Because I probably would have got rid of you if you would have kept doing, showing me screenshots. If you would have kept doing that, I would have got rid of you too. Because it's just, I want to move on from all that shit. It's just not for me. I don't want to keep building myself up and just saying who I am. It's just not for me. I think that much is clear. I think people can see I have a conscience. I've done apology streams. They can see who the monsters are. I did wrong. I apologize. They don't accept it and they laugh and they want to see me get harassed and shit, even though I apologize. You can see who has the problem and who's the immature ones. So people expose themselves for who they are. I'm embarrassed by those clips that are out there, but I was so fucking pissed off. I was hurt. I was so pissed off. And I kind of feel like Chris Buescher, the winner of today's race, NASCAR race. He didn't make the playoffs. This is his first win of the year. If he would have won any other week besides this, he would have been in the playoffs. You win, you're in. But the top 16's cut off, right? They asked him after he was done burning out, they asked him, and this was his first road course win. He came up second a bunch of times. He's been trying so hard. They said, does this win make not making the playoffs feel a little easier, a little better? And he said, yes. Yes, it does. So, I don't know where I was going with that. Was I talking about Pumpkin Love's husband still, or where was I going with that? A win for me is, I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. I'll have to watch that back and see what I was talking about 10 seconds before I brought up Chris Buescher. Then I'll be like, oh, why didn't I finish that? Anybody want to buy me some drugs? How you doing, right? $40. No. She sent them to make him hate the old viewers, Kim. What's that? Why would she send those to you knowing that they made you so mad and hurt you so much? Yes, thank you, Melissa, for answering that. Thank you. Hopefully that was a good enough answer for you, Kim. I'll clarify if you need me to, but that is, she sent them to make him hate the old viewers. There you go. Because she was being honest with me. And I take that back. I didn't realize you were talking about Casey. I thought you were talking about somebody else. No, I hate the old viewers because of their own actions, not because of Casey. I love Casey for exposing them to a certain point. I do not love Casey for some of the things, but as far as coming to me and saying, JP, these people don't love you, these people make fun of you, these people are in other communities dedicated to trying to troll you, I am happy about that. Because this would have been even worse if I would have went another couple years with them fucking being two-faces, being here and just, right, filling my head with a bunch of bullshit. So the few things she showed me in the very beginning, I am thankful for. But some of the things later on when it was starting to drag on, that's when I was telling her to stop. That's it. And then she did stop. And she hasn't been doing that stuff for probably since the last time I was known as Jonathan Haldeman. So, there you go. I don't understand. Oh, well. Well, I don't know what... Well, you weren't here, so I don't need to make you understand. This is something personal between me and them. I want them to understand that I ain't crying because I miss them and I want them back. That was the first month. All right? The other 11 months, I'm ranting and bitching and doing the shit I'm doing because they got me to hate them. And I'm just pissed. I'm just so many emotions, so fucking pissed. That's where I was going with the Chris Buescher, right? Pumpkin's husband dying. I don't know. Anyways, the win makes the bigger thing. I don't know what the hell. Anyways, so I hope that clears that up. It's the God's honest truth. I'm a little upset that they were misunderstanding this shit this whole time. Because I can only imagine how much these fucking mouthpieces are celebrating, saying, we're getting him, and and they don't realize, no, it ain't because no. And that makes me think of Amanda B, how she'd come in here. These people are fucking scumbags. How she would come in here while I'm crying and shit and saying, I have all your honeys. Why the fuck would I want them back? No. Fuck them, man. They can all fuck off. I hope they're happy without me in the picture because that is reality now. That is fucking reality. It's no game, no more. So, there you go. Ugh. You don't trust anyone, Casey. That JP talks to. Please don't block him. Please don't block him. Him? Hold on. Please don't block. Oh, Kim. I'm sorry. Wait, no, I did read that right. Never mind. Please don't block Kim. She is nice. I'm not blocking Kim. I'm just saying that if you don't understand, then it's not really pertaining to you, so we'll just move on, right? She's not a part of the old community. She's not anybody that has hurt me. She can't hurt me because those days are far over. I know the red flags. Shit like that. But when I was a rookie at this, when I was green, when I was just being led a different way, I thought differently, and I thought I was cared for. I thought I was loved on here. But every single fucking person, well, not every single person, I'm sorry, I don't want to make anybody pissed off. The majority, they can fuck off. They really can. They can be into their childish, ignorant, repetitive fucking doxing bullshit. They can be into the same fucking individuals liking each other, then hating each other. Next week, liking each other. They can just stay there year after fucking year because that's where they belong, obviously. And I hope that karma hits them. And we'll see if this was karma. We'll see if Amanda B's next. There's some names that are at the top of the list. Pumpkin was one of them. So we'll see if it is an act of God. We'll see. Maybe not, but I'm still going to celebrate her pain. I won't celebrate it. Not publicly. I'm not going to talk about it no more, but I'm going to be happy about it. I'm going to smile. When I think about it randomly, I'm going to smile. The thought of her crying, holding an empty pillow, I'm going to fucking smile. Just like she smiled every time I was on here crying about her. Right? You guys got to be kidding me. You guys got to be kidding me. All right. So, I think that's about it. I do. I think I won't be talking about them much anymore. I think I got it all off my chest. I think I made it as clear as I can make it. And I think that's it. I think I'm going to go my separate way. Hashtag I can do better. And we'll see what this has for me. As far as anybody that calls people and tries to cause trouble or threatens to do shit or doxes whatever pertaining to me, you're late to the party. All right? That's all I can say. I say Isaac's name enough. You're late to the fucking party. I'm not impressed. I'm doing my own thing. I don't care about anybody else. Clutching the pillow even. The harder she clutches it, the more I smile. I don't want to keep talking about it, but can you blame me for being happy? I think what Brady did to me is far worse than what I did to Pumpkin. Being happy that she's having pain compared to somebody making you completely fucking miserable and egging you on to kill yourself publicly. She blocks me. I never want to fucking think of her again. There's a reason. No. I don't want to sit here and put her down, but she can just stay where she's at. Fuck her. All right. So maybe it's good I got that out of the way in the beginning. I was going to save to the ending to clear things up, but I had to get off my chest. Maybe I'll have a better stream with that without that tightness. I'm starting to feel more ease and so don't misunderstand it. All right. Casey said she don't trust Kim, JP. Well, I don't blame her because Kim is new and right, but I don't care. I don't care about trust. I don't care about that. Who's here is here. It has nothing about trust. That's how people break shit. Like that's how I don't care about trust. If you're here, I'll give you my attention. And you'll be a part of my community. You know, if you're a piece of shit and you have a motive, whether you're trying to troll me or just fuck with things, you won't last long and you won't be here. You know, eventually you won't be here. And either way, I'm a survivor. I'll move on. People are at the point where they're just fucking with me, bringing all these people in and stuff, but I give everybody a chance. You can't let them dictate different things, right? So YouTube is a very big platform. I know Kim is from the drama communities. Everybody is. It's going to take a while to bring people in that aren't from that side. All right. I'm as like, you guys might think I'm nuts, but I'm as real as it gets. I know reality. I know shit, right? Like my specialty is common sense, and that's just what I go by usually. So I know it's going to be a while before I see a woman come in here or a guy come in here that's truly clueless to who Emma is and to to the whole fucking history and to the drama communities. Who Angry Grandpa is, Michael Green. But they will come. But I cannot. When they do come, you never know who's new. You got to give everybody a chance. And the biggest mistake I can make as far as being more successful than they could ever hope to be with their fucking cyberbullying bullshit is I can't keep talking about them. Just put yourself in the shoes of the new person. They're not going to stay. So I just wanted to clear it up. That way, from now on, I can do my panels. I can talk to Porch about movies. I can love whoever's here. And I can try my fucking hardest to prove them wrong and build something gorgeous. And I'm far from done. I got too much juice in me left. Way too much. So if I just delete this channel, I'm going to come back. So I might as well just stay here and give it a real shot. I never gave my shot a real I never gave myself a real shot. Never. I'm my own biggest troll. I would, you know, the depression can affect shit and I never gave myself a shot. It's nobody else that held me back. It's me. But that's all over. And I am embarrassed that I drug it on for so many months. But you can't go back and change things, you know. So just move on. Melissa is great. Melissa has been with me, oh my God, as long as I can remember. So me and Melissa had a lot of great times, a lot of great moments where we're all laughing and stuff. So Melissa is a very good person. So is Creative J. Julie Moon. Julie, I can't, like, I owe Julie something. I do. I owe Julie. She's the only one on the internet that I owe. Because when this was all happening, the biggest mistake I made when this was all happening, when they were leaving and they were just making fun of me and I was crying and shit, looking like a fool, the biggest mistake I did was I grouped all of you as one. And I couldn't stop doing that. And that, I'm sure, that was just so wrong on my part. And I'm not going to apologize because it's just, you know, it is what it is. But that was my biggest mistake, was grouping Highlander with fucking Pumpkin. Like, everybody that I had in my community, you know, just because a few at the time flipped, I was thinking they were all, and then more and more were going, and then it was just, but that is not the case. That is not the case. So, and I was always a little, I don't know why. I don't know. I have no idea why I was a little tougher on Julie throughout the years, but I don't know. But I do owe Julie because it wasn't good, nice to do. Two wrongs don't make a right, but Savannah deserved it. Amanda B deserved it even more. But Julie didn't deserve it. Julie didn't deserve to have her pictures leaked and shit. I was just pissed off at the fucking community. But she did not deserve that. Julie didn't really ever do anything to me that I seen. She had some comments and some opinions, but she fucking loves me. Nobody, like, she can't hide it. It's cute. Even when she acts mad at me when she's doing the panels, like, you can tell, like, she smokes more whenever I piss her off. So, you know, Julie has been great this whole time. And I apologize to Julie for targeting her and, you know, leaking her stuff and shit like that. But I do want to say real quick, now I'm talking about this, I did not leak Savannah's pictures to everybody. I gave it to one person. He was the one that had fun with it. You can blame me for giving it to him, but everybody else saw it because of Brother JoJo. Exposed. I gave it to two people. Well, I gave her pictures. There's more than one. I gave them to Brother JoJo. And no, not Leafy. No, hell no. Christ, he would have never, he would have died. Anyways, Brother JoJo and Austin Ferris. But I deleted what I sent Austin Ferris before it said seen. It was on Facebook. Before he's seen the pictures, I deleted them. So it was Brother JoJo. So as far as, you know, if the whole internet seen Savannah's titties, yes, you should be mad at me because I made the choice. I'm the originator of, I'm the original possessor, right? But I didn't just for everybody to see. I gave it to one person who I knew would. So I guess I'm in the wrong too. But anyways, I didn't do the slime ball work of actually messaging different people, her boyfriend, and all this fucking bullshit. I didn't do any of that. I said, brother Jojo, she thinks she could how do I say, brother Jojo, she thinks she can dox everybody and she thinks it's all a big game and she can leak shit. Have fun. I have no reason to lie about shit. I have nobody I'm trying to impress, right? Like, I don't have many people around, so you know what I'm saying is the truth. I'm not, like, I have no reason to lie. Why would you do something like that? For reasons I just said, Kim, because she was doxing me. So, out of emotion, right? I was angry and out of emotion. She deserved it, but I apologized to both of them because it's not right to do, right? So I still apologized. But that doesn't change, even if you mean the apology, that person can still deserve it or whatever. So, anyways, I did that because she was doing something to me just as bad, if not worse. Drama free, that's the way to go. That's right, Porch. You damn right, my friend. So, let's see here. Let's see. Drama. Wait, hold on. I agree, Porch Man. Yes. And we will be doing that starting this stream, but I had to clear that up because I don't want them, when I stop talking about this shit, I don't want them continuing to think as time goes on that I want them back and I miss them and they affected me that bad. Like, they affected me, but in a different way. They got me to hate them. It's nothing like, the love's all gone. It's all gone. So just keep your eye out. If something happens to Amanda B, then it is an act of God. But I don't want to speak for God or anything, so we'll just see. But this whole thing with Pumpkin, you didn't share the dick pics I sent you, did you? No, I wouldn't do that to Highlander. No. I don't know what you two got going on, but I didn't want to see it. How have you been doing, Donald? And yes, I agree. I am partially mental. I agree with you if you were talking about me. I allow things in the chats. Judge me. I don't care. All right? Just don't come in here being annoying and just being obsessing over me in a negative way to the point where it's weird. And spamming and shit. Like, you know, being annoying. So anyways, we all are fucked up. You need to hear me out on this. Every single person that's on this side of YouTube has mental issues. That is why we're here. Think about it. Think about all these people that are on this side and the shit that comes out about them or how they... That is why we're here. I don't care what any of you say. So, yeah, I suffer from depression. People can fuck with my heart. I got a big heart. That's not really a mental, but it brings on the depression and it brings on, you know, acting out of emotion isn't good. So, yeah, I'm mentally damaged by some things that happened to me. So I'm not going to disagree with that. If you would have said fully mentally... or fully mental, then I would have had a problem with it. Because I think I'm a good guy. Minus that 10%, 90% of JP is the best, the most loving, caring, random guy you'll ever meet. It's that 10% you got to watch out for. Stop fucking with him. But we all have problems. I think Rachel Lynn will back me up with that. That's why we're here. We all got fucking problems. That's why I keep saying we should get along instead of doxing each other and fucking going back and forth. But that's just the way it is, I guess. We are not meant to get along. That's how the world is. That is why we're all blowing each other up. And like, it's human nature to want to see misery in others. It is. It's human nature. So, can't do nothing about that. So, there you go. Let's see. Like tons of emojis. Yep. Goodbye, Kim. Goodbye. Yep. Goodbye. All right. I'm okay. I'm in Canada again, waiting to go back down to Cali, California. Hey, isn't that where the Hollywood Walk of Stars is? Yeah, Hollywood, California. California, or is it Las Vegas? See, now I'm getting confused. Which one has the I guess it would be California. Yeah. Did you hear that what was it? Pee-wee Herman? No, somebody's star got vandalized. Somebody's star got vandalized. Oh, who was it? I can't remember, but it was pretty recent news. Have you ever seen the film Maleficent? Yes. Yes. Is that the one with Brad Dourif? How do you know about that movie, Porch? How do you know about that movie? Hold on. Hold on. How do you know about that movie? That's what I want to know. I can't find it. Every time I want something, I can't find it. It pisses me off. I was just looking at it the other day. There's two movies. See, I have both of them. I have another one called. See, that's the thing. It's funny you said that title. Oh no, this is different. This is Malevolence. Never mind. This is a different title. The one with Brad Dourif is called Maleficent. Oh, there's a Disney movie. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about Brad Dourif. He did this independent movie. It's really good, where he plays this. It's very rare. It's a very hard movie to find, and it was only released on Blu-ray. I got the Blu-ray of it, but it's very rare. It was only released in Horror Pack. You cannot find it anywhere else. You had to be subscribed to. It was a limited edition release for them. Maleficent, yeah. You're talking about that one with like it's Snow White or something. I know what you're talking about now, but there's one with Brad Dourif where he plays this surgeon, and he just this guy's an alcoholic, and he gets blacked out one day when he's walking, and he wakes up in the operating room, and Brad Dourif does something to him to make him stop drinking. I think every time he drinks, he gets violently ill, or no, he blackouts and kills people and stuff. And there's something. It's really good. It's really, really good. JP, I'm just going to go back to watching, not in the chats. I don't want to get blocked like Kim. You will not get blocked like Kim. Kim comes from somewhere where I don't like how she's focusing on Casey with the emojis. Sounds like Emma too much. Just sounds like you're trying to cause trouble and stuff. So Casey's not even doing anything, and she can't get over the emoji. So I see the red flags. So you will not get blocked, Melissa. All right, you will not get blocked. But if you don't want to come in here no more, that's fine. All right. I thank you for watching, and I just hope you hit the like button. I really, really, hope you guys hit the like button, and there you go. Still deciding if I'm bringing back the cartoon show. Over 65, I can't say 65 people, but I'll say over 65 accounts clicked yes. That's what I pay attention to, so I'm thinking about it. And if I do bring it back, it'll be a little different, okay? It'll be the same, but not. But the panels and other shit on my mind first. Yes, but you are not acting like her, Melissa. You are fine. Exactly. Yes, she was getting a little kind of obsessed over you, and she was just sounding too much like when Emma would come in here as Sabrina and the fake fucking women. They would focus on you. So I'm tired of the childish bullshit. I'm not gonna be fucked with no more. I'm not gonna be played, and I am not going to be just the laughing stock. I'm moving on. So That's it, man. I'm not playing games. All right. There you go. But no, you are not. You are not. You're different, Melissa. Trust me, you are absolutely different. I don't know Kim. I don't know her at all, so I can't have any opinions or anything. I just know I'm seeing some red flags, and I'm not gonna be fucked with. I want to move on. So anybody that I feel like is here for the purpose to keep me held back, it's a little different now. She was attacking me for no reason. Yeah. Yep. Nope. I seen the red flags. I seen it. All right. Hey, JP, I have 2 new collabs. We are officially moving on now. I promise. I got it all off my chest. And if I forgot to say anything, I said enough. Hey, JP, I have 2 new collabs coming up. Very cool, Porch. Very, very cool. And I apologize if you answered this already, but have you ever seen 1408? Also, if the camera's moving, it's because I'm bumping the table and stuff. It's very flimsy. That's what happens when you have a laptop. So, have you ever seen 1408? I will be probably doing a panel because I know you work and stuff. I will probably be doing a panel next weekend. We'll plan it out instead of tomorrow. Then we will plan this shit out, Porch. Whenever next weekend, if it's Friday night, Saturday night, you tell me what day next weekend is good for you. And then I will start promoting the panels are coming back for whoever wants to see them, right? I'll just push it and whoever wants to see them can watch. I hope to see Boomhauer. I hope he hears. I don't know if he's a replay watcher. In fact, I'm thinking about enabling the comments. I am. Because it's the trolls never bothered me. It was other shit. I actually kind of liked seeing people coming in the comments and put me down and then seeing my supporters replying, telling them to shut up and shit. So I'm thinking about enabling comments. It will be very toxic. It'll be toxic. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll leave it up to you. You guys help me with the channel. I am so happy that you are moving on, JP. I cannot wait to see what the future holds. I am so excited. I don't know if I'm really excited, Casey. I'm just hopeful. I'm hopeful because I know I have potential with my voice and just my personality. I know I have potential. I was just holding myself back. I'll blame myself. I was holding myself back, making worthless people feel like they're worth something to me. So, you got to fully move on, and then we'll see if I'm made for this or not. We'll see. I never gave my shot. I never gave myself a shot. We will be showcasing our physical media. Well, before I would do something like that, I'd want to make everything in order again. So I want to make it look really nice, like all the Adam Sandler stuff together, then go by Steven Spielberg. It's a mess right now. So I don't have movies next to what I want. Kind of weird like that. I don't put an ABC order. I don't do that crap because I think that would be a pain in the ass. If you have like 600 or more movies and you have them in ABC order, every time you get a new movie, if it starts with M, if you run out of shelf room, you got to move all those movies just for that one. So I just kind of put actors together and people I like and besides that stuff, I put like the theme, like all the anthology horrors I put together with Twilight Zone and with Creep Show. I put them all together because they're the same, they're anthology. So I could show all mine. It's completely random, not in order. Yeah, well, that's how mine is now. Completely random, not in order. And I just have a certain way I like it before I show it off. And it'll give me something to do though. One of these nights I'm gonna sit here, put on some music videos, and I'll just relax for that night and go through my movies. And I'm telling you, Porch, for the longest time, a lot of these movies have been sitting here. I've been living a bit of a different lifestyle. So a lot of these movies, man, when I start going through them, I forget I bought some of them. And I'm like, oh my God, like Megan. I've been wanting to see Megan. And here I bought it. It's unopened. It's right there. I keep talking about that Netflix war movie, All Quiet on the Western Front. I guess it's in a different language, but it got a lot of awards and it was real big. And it came out on 4K finally. Netflix released it, something they rarely do. No, Netflix is known to release stuff. It's Paramount Plus and stuff. Anyways, And I kept looking at it, but I never pulled the trigger. I kept, like, when I was with my mom, I was like, I really want that, but nah, I'll get it next, I'll get it next month. I ain't gonna spend the money now. I just, it can wait. It'll be here. And it always caught my eye because I love war movies. And it has a really good reception. It's supposed to be good. I looked through my movies, and the same night that I found Megan, like 3 movies next to it was All Quiet on the Western Front. On 4K, unopened. When the hell did I buy that? So I'm going to have a ball. One of these nights very soon, I am going to... If I would turn my laptop around, you would see I have a lot of movies. A lot of movies on these shelves that are stacked like this in front of the way they should be. They're just kind of, when I get them out and look at them, when I show you guys, I just put them and I just don't put them away. So I got to do all that. And I want to be more organized. When I'm looking for a movie, I want to know where to look, right? And if I'm more organized, I'll have a better chance at that. Now I'm messing all this up. Is it a sickness? It nobody's business. Right, Porch? Right? Oh, man. Let's see here. Gotta put these back, sorry. I don't know why I grabbed so many. I can't believe it took all these damn movies, all these Godzilla movies, and after 33 of them, they finally get a Golden Globe or Academy Award. What award did they win, Porch? They won some an American award. It was the first time for any Godzilla movie. They came up to accept the award, and the director, I think, was holding a picture of the original creator of Godzilla. I think his name was Tishi Nakamuhu or something. I'm making that up. Anyways, a picture of the guy that made the first Godzilla, the creator of it, and then they had like a action figure of Godzilla, like a little gold statue of him. They were standing. It was pretty cool. It was bitter. Well, it wasn't bittersweet. It was nice. Maybe it was bittersweet because they never won an award like this, right, for Godzilla. And maybe it was also bittersweet. Well, it'd be bittersweet because the original creator ain't around to witness this success. And I only think he died a few years ago, too. So, little too late. Some award for special effects, I think. Yeah. And can you believe they made that movie on a $14 million budget? That's insane, Porch. Japan knows how to do Godzilla. That's what it is. They don't need money. They know how to do Godzilla. That just shows you, man. This here, my favorite Godzilla movie, the greatest, like, I haven't seen one bad review about it. Everybody's crying over it. This was made for $14 million. This was made for $200 million. They just put them to shame, man. They showed how it's done. They showed, stop wasting your fucking money. All right. I have not seen Megan yet, but I heard it's a great movie. I seen a clip with Chucky. Oh, what was it? I don't know if it was from his show. There was a clip of Chucky that he seen Megan, like he saw the doll either on TV or something, and he either said knock off or he cracked some joke about her, like I did it first. I'm the original. Did you see that? There's something with Chucky out there with Megan. I don't think it was advertising Megan, but I just think it was something they did with Chucky, you know. Hey JP, I just read that the person that tried to kill Trump was the head of a foreign fighter unit in Ukraine who attempted to bring Afghan fighters into They released all that information already, Case, huh? Yeah, man, they ain't messing around telling you all these high classified details. That's why I don't think it's real. Just be careful what you believe, Casey, all right? And it could be true, but usually they're kind of slow with releasing classified detail and stuff. I don't know, but whoever it is sounds like they had an AK-47. That's for sure. Man. So, the panels Oh, man. The panels where An American Werewolf in London. I've been wanting to sit down and watch that too, but I just haven't done it. Every time I go out and it's a full moon, I think of I'm going to go and watch American Werewolf in London. That movie ended like so abruptly. It just ends. Like, the werewolf gets shot, he's bleeding, and the girl runs up to him, and it's not really even an ending. It just goes black, and it's it. It's like it's one of those movies. How many movies of the Predator do you have? Oh, Porch, I am slacking on that. I have Alien versus Predator. I used to own Requiem, but I sold that. I have Alien versus Predator, and I think I have Predators. I have another Predator movie. It's one of the newer ones. Predators, I think. I think it's the one with the kid and the helmet and stuff. I think it's that one. It's not the new one with I guess it takes place back in time, right? And the girl has a bow and arrow and shit. It's not that one. It's the one before that. So I'm gonna see what time it is here. 9:23. All right. JP, watch the new Blumhouse film Speak No Evil with James McAvoy. That looks really good. That does. Because you were talking about it during the last night's stream, Porch, that looks really, really good. I looked more into it, and I want to see that. It reminds you, I mean, you've seen it, so maybe I'm wrong. Did you ever see Wolf Creek? It was made in Australia, and it was about these backpackers that I think they get broken down, or either lost. I think they're broken down, and this Australian dude comes their way. They're having a little campfire. This Australian dude comes their way and says that he'll, take them somewhere, whatever. And he turns out to be, you think I'm crazy. Kind of reminds me of Breakdown with Kurt Russell. They break down, right? Porch, I'm telling you, man, that's probably in my top 3 of all-time favorite movies. Breakdown. I just love it. Plus, Lemmy's in it from Motorhead. He wasn't in very many movies. He was in that and Trick or Treat with Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy came out with a movie back in the, I have it over there, but damn. If you got it, flaunt it, right? All right. Right there. Oh, no, it's Gene Simmons. I'm sorry, Gene Simmons. Not Lemmy, Gene Simmons. But Lemmy is in Breakdown. Sorry. Lemmy, that might have been the only movie he really ever done, as far as having a big role in it. He had cameos, but maybe Breakdown's the only... I gotta look that shit up. But he has a very good part in Breakdown, Lemmy. He does a good job. And every time I see Lemmy, I see Triple H because of that damn mustache, right? Because of that damn... But that was his look. Triple H stole it from him. But it reminds me of Triple H. I still never sat down and watched this. You would think I would have watched it the first day I found it because of Ozzy, right? But I still haven't watched it. I don't know what it's about. Maybe it's an anthology horror. I don't know. I don't know much about it. A deadly obsession turns into a spine-tingling horror. I bet this is really, really good. I bet this is really good. Hopefully Ozzy's in it a lot. I hope they don't just have little cameos, right? Because they are trying, this is the big selling point. They have them on the cover and everything, so they better be in it more than 10 minutes. We'll find out. If anybody's ever seen this, let me know if it's good. Just let me know if you've watched it. I've heard about it. I've never seen it, but then I came across it and I grabbed it. I was like, oh shit. So I definitely got to see that sometime. I really, really do. I got to stop slacking. Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat is a great movie. You should watch it, JP. This one here? Yeah. Every time, and also when I found out about this, every time I tried to look this up on the internet, I'd come up with that damn Trick or Treat movie, that popular one, with that little dude that has the, right? So, but yeah, I gotta check it out, man. Definitely. Anything with Ozzy, I gotta check out. But anyways, Breakdown, one of my all-time favorite movies. Porch, if you've never seen Breakdown, you need to look through all your streaming services that you have, and you gotta see if you can find Breakdown. You'll know it's the right movie if Kurt Russell is in it, okay? And he's driving a red Jeep with a cute little brunette, right, with short hair. But that reminds me of Breakdown, because the hell was I talking about now? What reminds me of Breakdown? Anyways, they break down the side of the road. Oh, Wolf Creek. They break down on the side of the road, right? Kurt Russell and his wife. This trucker comes by. It's such a great movie. This trucker comes by and says, you know, there's a gas station so many miles this way. I'm headed this way. I can take you both to the gas station. And Kurt Russell says, well, we just bought this Jeep. You know, it's a brand new 1995 Jeep, right? Ooh, nice looking. He says, well, we just bought this Jeep, and I really don't want to leave this here alone. And then she says, well, honey, I'll go and you stay with the Jeep. And he goes, are you sure about that? You know where this is going. Anyway, so she leaves with this semi-truck driver, and he's waiting and waiting and waiting. And he's sitting in the car, and then he sees something that don't look right. So he goes to the engine, and he sees that something's cut. Somebody cut something. So he puts it back together, and it starts right up, and he goes, and he keeps driving. He sees the gas station. He goes there and says, you know, my wife was just in here. We broke down, and can you tell me where she's at? And they never seen her. It's really, really good. It's really good. And then he eventually drives away from the gas station, and he sees the semi-truck driving. This is still in the beginning. He sees the semi-truck over there driving while it's desert land. It's all desert. It's all open. They're in the middle of nowhere. He sees the truck driving while he's driving, wondering where his wife is. So he speeds the hell up, and he's beeping and, right, pulls the truck. This is the best part. Pulls the truck over, right? Gets out and says, what the hell, right? Truck driver comes out and goes, what's your problem, man? What the hell is your problem? Running me off the road like that? And he's like, well, where's my wife? And he's like, what are you talking about? Nah. He's like, what do you mean, what am I talking about? Where's my wife? And he gets, right? Yeah, you find out what happened, and you see Lemmy gets involved. Lemmy's like, it's such a good movie. And I love the whole movie. It's so good. The ending's good. The ending where the truck's hanging off. I won't ruin anything, but the ending where the truck is hanging off the bridge, right? And it's just hanging there. It's so suspenseful. It's such a good movie. So anyways, Kurt Russell and Breakdown. Probably in my top 3. And that reminds me of Wolf Creek, because, you know, it's all about a guy you're trusting, and then, right? I think I've seen that movie. Well, if you haven't looked it up, it's easy to find since I tell you who's in it and stuff. But I think I seen it on TV one time, and it was kind of like The Island of Dr. Moreau, the original. I've never seen the remake in the 90s. I think Porch has the remake. I have the original with Burt Lancaster. It is so good. It's different. Like, it's different than the remake. So I just like the original. I've seen clips from the remake, and I just don't like the feel of it. The original is so good. Jordan, how you doing, brother? I hope you're doing good. Well, are you ready for Monday Night Raw? It's tomorrow night. I had to make sure it wasn't tonight. I was like, oh, I'm talking past tense if I talk about that. I don't know what's going on. Supposedly Roman Reigns came back and helped Cody Rhodes against the Bloodline. Did Paul Heyman come back yet? Because if he still didn't come back with Reigns being in the picture and shit, then I am going to place a bet with anybody that wants to bet some money here that he is coming back with Lesnar. I'm telling you, man, I know Lesnar has been blacklisted, but they've been talking about him more. They've been kind of including him into the history again, rightfully so. You know, if you think about why he got blacklisted, not a big deal. It's one of those things where they probably just got to let time pass, let people forget about shit. He wanted a P video, right? He didn't sexually traffic anybody. He didn't do the Vince McMahon deal. He was just a part of it, and he wanted the P video from her. And he probably never got it. That's why he was pissed, and he walked out of WrestleMania, and he threw the belt at Vince. That's what they're saying. I don't know. But anyways, I have a feeling if Paul's not back with Reigns or with anybody else, he's not back with Punk. So if I think he's come back with Lesnar. I do. I think Lesnar's going to come back. I'm doing pretty good, Jordan. I can't complain. I really can't. Out of everything that I don't got to go in with you, I would say I can't complain. I really can't. Yeah, Roman Reigns. And I won't go in it with you because you already know. You were here when shit happened. So, not because you're not important, but because you've seen it all. So, all things considered, and all the people that are against me, it's going pretty good. Which remake? The Island of Dr. Moreau? Yes. Yeah, Porch. Here, give me a second here. Just got to give me a second. I know where some things are. Or maybe I don't. The original. Right here, the original with Burt Lancaster. I don't know who's all in the remake. I think they have some big stars in the remake. That has a lot of bad reviews, the remake, but I'm talking about the 1970s version. So this is the original, The Island of Dr. Moreau. Some say Dr. Morrow. I say Dr. Moreau. However you pronounce his name. But with Burt Lancaster, Michael York, right there, he's the doctor. And the difference between the original and the remake, I forget, but there's one big difference that sets those two apart. It's story-wise. I forget what it is. In the original, is the remake, does he turn people into animals? I don't know. There's some big difference. I can't remember because they were talking about it when I was watching a review of the remake. But this one, he's turning the animals into people. Yes. So either it's reversed the plot or something else with it. But see there he's going to turn Burt Lancaster into the animal and stuff right there. See, he's a doctor. So Burt Lancaster gets washed up on shore. His boat wrecked. He's in a little rowboat, and he wakes up and he's on an island, and craziness pursues, I should say. Kino Largo, what a company, man. They skimp out on the disc art, but look, they're a small company. They got to cut costs where they can. I'm not going to hate on them for that. Warner Brothers, I hate on when they go the cheap way, but I'm just thankful that they exist. So Kino Larber is known to put out very obscure titles and shit that just never got released on Blu-ray and stuff like that. I have a bunch of things I could show from them that is just the highlight of my collection. Speaking of horror anthology, the one that started it all right there. Not that one. That's good, but this one here, Tales from the Crypt. This was before they had that little mascot, the skeleton dude. Hello, my pretties. Right? He's not in this. This is the movie that started it all. So the Crypt Keeper in this is actually a guy with a black coat, The Crypt Keeper after that was the made-up skeleton dude. So this here is one of my all-time favorite anthology horrors. I won't get into it. I have plenty of time in the future to talk about this stuff when we do panels. But it's my passion, and I am looking forward to doing that stuff. Really am. And I am slacking on movies I got to buy, too. It's just I got to get in a better situation. Nancy Pelosi just said on her Twitter account that she is happy that Trump is safe and unharmed, but something is telling me that she does not really think that. It is a little weird, Casey. I will tell you, it is a little weird that, you hear about these presidents and you hear about assassination attempts, right? And some successful, some weren't, like JFK. But Ronald Reagan, right? Was he the one that wasn't successful? They saved him. Was that Ronald Reagan or Richard Nixon? Anyways, One of them, it was an attempt. And what I'm getting at is, Case, usually it's one-time thing. It's a one-time thing, right? One crazy son of a bitch that just, whatever. The fact that Trump is getting shot at every rally seems a little suspicious. I will tell you this. The fact that he has to end some rallies early, and it could be all too real, but it's pretty frequently here, and I don't know. So you got to be careful what you believe. It's a popularity contest. You've seen how when he got shot in the ear, how everybody said Trump just won the election. So Harris is doing some things. Trump's doing some things. It reminds me when all the shit he said about lock Hillary up, lock her up. That was one of his big things to gain popularity. If you vote for me, I will lock her up. I will look into shit, clear out the swamp. Soon as he wins, she calls to concede. He comes out and says, she's not a bad person. It's a popularity contest. So I'm sure if he wins and Harris concedes and it's like a Hillary thing, I am sure he will praise Harris for the great job. And I don't know. But you can keep me up to date if you want, and I will be watching any debates and anything very important. And when I'm on YouTube, when I'm by myself and stuff, I look up Fox 5, so I see the main things. I do. Yes, I'm slacking on the films I have to buy. Porch, I have The Watchers. I don't know if Trap came out yet, but by the time I get around to this shit and I have the money, Trap will be out. So, Watchers, Trap, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which is the first to get bought. The movie with James McAvoy, right? Speak No Evil. There's something at Walmart right now that I seen that I want to get. Whenever the hell Beetlejuice comes out. So I have my share of movies that I need to buy. So got to get all these bills caught up and all these bills paid, get some oil in our tank so we can have hot water. And then I can focus on not rebuilding, but adding on to my epic, ever-growing collection of cinema history. And I'll tell you what, I am slacking on Adam Sandler, though. I got like 3 or 4 movies from him. He's my favorite actor / comedian. I should have every single thing, even the crap shit like Jack and Jill and Spanglish. Right? I should have everything. I should have a whole shelf of nothing but Adam Sandler. But I don't. I have 50 First Dates, Big Daddy, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and my favorite movie from him, my all-time favorite movie, Adam Sandler movie, Bulletproof. Hey, JP, there are so many amazing movies that you have not watched. Yeah, I know. I really think you should check them out. It ain't that I don't have the time. I'm preoccupied. If it's not with this, it's with leveling up with all my games, all this shit. So I'm just preoccupied. And if it's not with any of that, I'm just all smoked up and I'm just kind of like a statue and I'm just broken. Just staring at sad things. I have nothing to do with the internet, but just sad things and in a different world. So I am sure that if I would really get off, if I would really break it off with Mary Jane and I don't keep taking her back, I really think that you'd see a different JP, his attitude. I'd be the old JP. It did change me. And I do think that I would get a lot around to some of these movies that are stacked up that I just never got to. But either way, we'll see what happens with everything. But the last movie I will show you, Porch, is a recommendation from my childhood. It ain't no horror stuff. It ain't nothing like that. It's a movie you probably never heard of. But it's a very good film, and it's hard to find. Well, it was hard to find for me. I don't know if it's hard to find these days. It's probably on eBay. It's probably 1,000 listings. But it's a movie with Jeff Daniels and Anna Paquin. If you ever heard that name. She was in a lot of stuff, then she just disappeared. Anna Paquin. She's young in this. But it's a feel-good movie, a family movie appropriate for the whole family. And I love it to this day. It's such a good story. And it's very heartwarming. It's called Fly Away Home. And it's about these ducks that get stranded, these baby ducks, and she finds them. She finds the eggs. This construction crew is tearing down a forest. And she finds these baby ducks, and the mom's not there. And these baby ducks start following her around. But I guess, you know, the dad, they got to migrate. They, that, or no, they're geese. I'm sorry, geese, not ducks. They're geese. The geese, they have to migrate. There's something about migration that, you know, so they have to, they build these little, what are they called? Oh, I know what they're called. I'm just having a little bit of brain fart. I'm thinking about trying to get all. Anyways, they build one of those little contraptions with the big industrial fan in the back that makes you fly around. And they make it look like a big goose on the top, you know, the parachute thing. And they basically try to get these geese to migrate where they need to go. And it's very good. Check it out. It's a very, very good story. So Jeff Daniels is usually pretty good at his stuff. But every time I bring that movie up, people say they never heard of it. I mean, I grew up with it, so I don't know how popular it is. Hey, JP, it's going to be Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes versus the Bloodlines. Yeah, but what part of the Bloodline? There's like 80 members of the Bloodline now. So it's going to be Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes versus who? We got Solo Sikoa. We got Umaga's nephew. We got Tinga, Tonga, Tunga, Boonga. You know it's true. And that's not including the Usos. Inconceivable. So who are they facing? Is it an 8-on-1? Good Lord. Well, I'll have to pull a page out of Jim Ross's book, right? At what point does the numbers game catch up to you? Yes, it absolutely came out in the 90s. I don't know when I first seen this, but I was very young. I wasn't a toddler. I was old enough to remember my first experience with it, but I was like 8, 9. You know, a lot of the stuff that like you always hear me say around 9 years old. A lot of stuff happened at 9. But anyways, very good film, and I gotta watch it again. 1996, I think it came out. It won the 1996 Academy Award, so it came out in 1990. Yeah, there you go, copyright 96. So the same year it won the award. Don't know who directed it. Some girl, Carol Ballard, Ballard, Ballard. Carol Ballard, never heard of her. I used to watch that movie all the time when I was a kid. It is a great movie. I think Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Is that Umaga's nephew? Is that the one with the long red braids? Is that the Solo Sikoa and him? So the two craziest, huh? That'll be good. The two craziest of the bloodline currently. The two that act like Umaga the most. Umaga is the statue of what the bloodline should be. God rest his soul. A crazed out loot, like just Umaga was something else, right? That cage match with him and Bobby Lashley, with Vince McMahon in Bobby Lashley's corner. No, Vince McMahon in Umaga's corner, and Donald Trump in Bobby Lashley's corner. And whoever won, you know, they got their head shaved. It was either Trump. It was a WrestleMania thing. And Stone Cold was the referee. You know what I'm talking about. And he stuns Donald Trump. He goes down, and if you listen closely, when he stuns him, he kicks him, and he goes down. And when Trump goes back up to land on his back, he goes, big leg. Right? It's always something he wanted to experience, something he wanted to do. Anna Paquin is damn hot. I haven't seen her, I can't really make comments about her looks because I really only remember her as the child actor. So I don't know what she looks like as an adult, but she was a great actor though. Like everything I seen her in, she was very good. Was she in the movie with Dan Aykroyd with Macaulay? No. I'm gonna kick my own ass. Now I'm thinking of the title of Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin. There, Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay, yeah, I was right. Macaulay Culkin. God. Was she in My Girl? Was she the blonde? Or no. Was she the girl that said, he needs his glasses? That real sad scene when Macaulay dies? That's not Anna Paquin, is it? No. I think the girl that was in the My Girl movies was only in those movies. Like, it was one of those deals. Kind of like Problem Child with the redheaded kid. He only played Junior. So, with all that being said, guys, this is pretty much a quick stream. I just wanted to come on here, get some things off my chest, and tell Porch Man about the cancellation of the panels, because it's just kind of ran out a little bit out of time and stuff. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of somebody. Maybe I'll do a live on the air. Bring it on home. We'll see how my night's gonna go live. Here we go. Either good or not so good. Moment of truth.
Oh, what's up, bud?
Hey, are you home?
No, I was home earlier. I tried to get a hold of you. I thought maybe you might have wanted something.
Oh, damn. I was sleeping. All right. Were you coming home tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll get home tomorrow.
All right. I'll talk to you then.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that's how my night's going. She was in True Blood. Who, Anna Paquin? I think I'm right about the girl who was in My Girl. I don't think she did much after My Girl. I really don't. Do you like the Homeward Bound movies? I don't know if I ever sat down and watched them, but I do like. I don't even think I ever opened this. I guess I can stay a little longer since I can't get all messed up and stuff. See, I thought he was home. That's why I was rushing out of here. Because he tried calling me earlier. I thought because he was camping. So I thought he was home. That's why he was trying to call me earlier. But I guess he went back. I didn't. Yeah, I seen Balto. Not all 4 of them, but I got the complete collection. Or 3 of them. I seen the very first one. The very first one's very good. Can't remember much about it, but I do remember it. Them trying to pull that thing up the ice and shit. So, Balto 2, and Balto 3. There you go. The original Balto is very good, though. Can't speak for the others. That's kind of like Fox and the Hound. The original is just beautiful, but the remake came out like 30 years later, and it's just so much more kiddish, and it's just, eh. Uncle Buck is great. I want a car like Uncle Buck's. I want a car that don't backfire while you're driving it. I want a car that backfires 30 seconds after you turn it off. It sounds like a damn shotgun. Go to a Trump rally, right? Just go in the parking lot. You're just going to see him. Right? Oh, man. Should I go live again? It's up to you, Porch. I might stay here a little longer now. I mean, you don't got to stay here just because I do, but I thought I was going to do something, but that ain't going to happen tonight, so I might just stay here for a little bit. That's why I decided to call him while I'm still streaming, just in case he wasn't home. I really thought he was, but you can see I'm a little down about it. I need to feel something, damn it. I ain't getting no damn money to go buy shit, so at least warming up to him enough where at least I can kind of use him a little bit. He got enough money out of me. He makes enough money, so I don't feel guilty about it. And when he went to the bathroom, I swiped 2 nugs. And he went to weigh it out, and I was getting all nervous, like, shit. I don't know how precise he pays attention. I think I'm okay. So that saved my ass. 2 nice sized nugs. He went, and I just. I bet if you went down on the corner, you could find weed. I don't know. I don't really hang around people like that. I just have my 2 hookups. If I would lose them, I wouldn't know where to go. So, thankfully, I still have them. And, the one I just talked to, his health isn't too good, but he's still going. I don't want to get into it, but his health is not good at all. And, it's cancer type stuff. But he's still here. I can still get some off him. So, I'm going to enjoy that while he's here. I wish, you don't want to know what I wish? I wish I could meet somebody on here. I just wish it was legal for people to send me some. Has nothing to do with money. I got so many fucking potheads that watch me. Man, I could get some, right? People could put like, you know, just a little, like an eighth or something. I definitely think I could. I have enough. It ain't like I have one or two people. I have a lot of people that are just, they're just stoners. So if it wasn't such a touchy or such a dangerous game, I probably could get some mailed to me. I really could. I probably could get some vapes, stuff I've never had yet. I could probably get some vapes. I could, you know, I think if it was completely legal to send through the mail, you know, I probably could have got some from Shirley, Julie. There's so many. Amber was going to send me a vape, but it's illegal. You know, it's not worth it. But if, you know, so I just wish it was legal to send through the damn mail. Or I wish it wasn't as easy to get caught or whatever. If you were closer, I'd bring some. Yeah, you're too far to drive, huh? No, it's not that big of a deal. But I wish I could get some sent to me. That's why I keep thinking to myself, like, how would they know if you put it in a smell-proof bag and then wrap it in a towel or some panties or something? They don't open your packages. How would they know? The only hint would be the smell, but there's absolute ways I could send this to the person first then, right? This absolutely works. And I even have, see, it has a, you guys know, you've seen these. It has like a foil lining. It's completely smell proof. I even have, if it's going in a long travel, I even have the hydration pack in there. Still good. We're all good to go. Just put a little bit of the pure stuff in there. Zip it up. Make sure it's very zipped. Make sure you hear that little, you know. And, you know, just, how would they know? Come on. But it's not worth the risk. In a box as well, they wouldn't know. Yeah. People probably do it, but it's just a big risk because it's a federal offense. So it's serious shit. So, that's all right. I was thinking today about selling my Xbox. I started talking about that, but I was thinking about selling my Xbox. I can get $275 for it. The only thing that's stopping me is knowing that I will never get those games back. Because when I do get another Xbox, I can't sign into that account. So those games will be gone. So I don't think it's worth it. That's the only thing that's stopping me. That's the only thing. It's just not worth it. I mean, I could go sell that tomorrow and get it announced by tomorrow. Like, he can get it right away as soon as I have the money. It's the other hookup that usually takes a couple days, you know, shit like that. But the other hookup, it's a lot cheaper. But I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm not going to sell the Xbox because I invested too much money into those games. I know I'll lose them eventually. Something will happen where I'll have to re-sign in, and I can't sign in thanks to these fucking jabronis. But so I might as well hold on to it, right? I might as well hold on to that. Do you like the Tim Burton film Corpse Bride? Never seen it. Vapes don't smell. Hey, that's right, Abby. And don't they even, like, and they have it where, like, it smells like strawberries and stuff, right? It don't even smell like, I don't know how THC is, but regular vapes, people probably do it all the time. It's probably not even that big of a deal. You just gotta be very careful. I know, Porch. I know, man, I'm slacking. There's a lot of things that I haven't seen. I know I gloat about this stuff, but I know. I'm mainly into horrors, and, like, I'm into all types, but, you know, I've seen a lot of horrors. A lot of them. So, but I'm going to get out of here, guys. I love you guys more than words can say. I hope you have a good night. Keep it, don't sell it. Yeah, I'm going to keep it, Jordan. Yeah, that would be foolish. That would be foolish to sell it to either pay on one of the bills or to get an ounce. I remember the last time I sold mine, which wasn't long ago. The very next day I was regretting it because, you know, I pretty much just do that. Like YouTube and everything, it's so easy. It's so convenient. So Peacock, everything's on there. You just want to play games. You just get all the app and play the games, and So I know I would regret it instantly if I get rid of that. And there's no point in buying. I couldn't buy a new one for a while. And when I do, again, I'd have to rebuy those games. That would be stupid. All right, I'll see you, brother. You have a good night. I will be going live soon. I'll see you. All right, man. I hope you guys have a good night. Guess that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Who knows? Maybe I'll be sitting there tonight and all of a sudden my PayPal will go off and I'll have a little bit. I don't know. But if not, I need the tolerance break, I guess. I don't know. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here. All right. See ya. I'm out of here. Don't know how to finish it. You know me. I don't know how to finish it. Sharon! Bloody fucking hell, man. This guy has been done so wrong. What the fuck is their problems? Bloody fucking hell. And he got my fucking name tattooed on his knuckles. They're fucking mental. Goodbye.